before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today I'm going to tell you this crazy story. I guess it's not too crazy, I've heard about it, but I mean the occupation of the people that did this fraudulent mess is what's crazy. But before we get into that, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's in your reports with all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time using your vehicle, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. Now if you don't have a car or you don't want to use your own, click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below and use the Hire Car with the Wealth Dasher and still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time. Want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Click the Be Free link in the description below, then click Sign Up. Like to get cash back while shopping online? You can do so by clicking the cash back links in the description below. There's a new MasterCard. It's the Aspiration Zero MasterCard. They're offering $300 back on your $3,000 spend within the first 90 days. You can apply for the Aspiration Zero MasterCard by clicking the Aspiration link in the description below. Now, let's go ahead and get into this article about this situation. 2 New York nurses were arrested after making $1.5 million in fake COVID-19 vaccine card scheme. Okay, they made $1.5 million by selling fake vax cards. All right, let's get into it. 2 Long Island nurses are accused of selling fake COVID-19 vaccine cards for money. The nurses allegedly charged $220 for adults and $85 for children to get fraudulent cards, prosecutors said. Police found $900,000 in cash along with records showing the scheme made over $1.5 million according to the New York Daily News. I paused because I couldn't believe that people were paying $220 for some fake cards. I can't believe it. And these are nurses. Nurses. Now, I don't know what type of nurses, but I'm pretty sure if they get access to that type of stuff, they're probably nurses that's making some money. Unless it's something I don't know about these cards that I don't want to know about. Keep my nose clean. I ain't got time for that. Me and jail, we don't mix. You know what I mean? Well, prison for that matter. Prison. But jail don't mix either. Alright? I got a little story about, when anyway, I ain't gonna get into that. It was, like you say, it wasn't nothing major. It was just something real simple. Something, something that I'm pretty sure a few of you went through, when they're bothering you in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? And you ain't even did nothing. But anyway, 2 Long Island nurses were arrested this week after investigators uncovered a COVID-19 vaccine card fraud scheme in which they made millions selling bogus vaccine cards and then entering false information into the state vaccine database. Julie DeVorno, a 49-year-old pediatric nurse practitioner, and Marissa Uraro, a 44-year-old licensed practical nurse, were arrested Thursday for second-degree forgery, a felony according to court records. Now let me go over that again. 49 years old, pediatric nurse practitioner, and a 44-year-old licensed practical nurse. She's an LPN. Alright? And this chick is I guess it's a PNP, a pediatric nurse practitioner. They know better. And I'm pretty sure they make some decent money. But I guess $1 million is $1 million, right? Okay, it says, New York Governor Kathy Hochul, a Democrat, signed a law in December making it illegal to falsify vaccine records. I'm pretty sure that's not just in New York. I'm pretty sure that's everywhere. You know, that's everywhere. Okay. Devorno was also charged with offering a false instrument for filing, which is a felony. She used her practice, Wild Child Pediatric Healthcare, to get blank vaccine cards from the health department, the New York Daily News reported. Police said the pair then charged $220 for adults and $85 for children to get the fake vaccine cards, and then they entered the fake information into the New York State Immunization Information System, claiming a vaccine was given. Whoa. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Devorno, that's the pediatric practitioner. Wow. Wow. So they actually created a card and put you in a system that you were vaccinated. It's not like the dude who was just selling fake vax cards and there was nothing. They actually put it in the system to say that you were vaccinated. Wow. With no vaccination. And they'll charge you $220 for this. That's a lot of freaking cards, yo. It's a lot of cards. $220 and $85, that's a lot of cards. As nurses, these two individuals should understand the importance of legitimate vaccination cards as we all work together to protect public health. Yeah. That's my whole thing when I heard about this. There is that right there. That situation right there. In search of Devorno's residence, police found $900,000 in cash and records indicating that she had made over $1.5 million in the scheme since November. Police found some of the money in helmet bags issued by the New York City Police Department, the paper said. Because of the scheme, Devorno's husband, NYPD officer Darren Devorno, is now being investigated by the department for any possible involvement in the fraud scheme. Got your husband in trouble. Wow. Got your husband in trouble. You doing this stuff for your... I mean, he probably knew, I don't know. I'm pretty sure when that money came through, he knew something was up, right? The NYPD did not immediately respond inside the record. Of course not. Of course not. Devorno and Uraro, who were released without bail, are due to appear in Suffolk 1st District Court on February 8th. That's in a few days. Records show Devorno is represented by attorney Barry Mark, his last name Smolowitz, who did not immediately respond to Insider's request for comment. Attorney Michael Joseph Albert, who is representing Uraro, told Insider on Friday that his client entered a not guilty plea, adding that the courts are issuing rulings regarding the government overstepping their limits. Wait a minute. I agree that can happen. I'm not going to repeat what she said to my statement, all right? But I could agree that happens a whole lot. All of this stuff, I believe, is because of that. But you're committing fraud. You're committing a felony. You're putting bogus information in the system and selling bogus cards. And you're talking about the government overstepping their boundaries? Really? You're doing illegal stuff. You're doing illegal stuff. How they overstepping their boundaries, yo? How they overstepping their boundaries when you're doing illegal? Aren't you overstepping your boundaries then? Because if they issuing these laws and doing this other stuff, yes, we may not like it, but they can put the laws in place to make it so. You're just doing stuff at your will, making up fake stuff, charging people for this fake stuff, and entering it in the system as it's legit. So who's overstepping their boundaries? All right? It is so important that there is no rush to judgment in forming an opinion against a respected, licensed, practical nurse. We look forward to highlighting the legal impediments and defects in this investigation. An accusation should not overshadow the good work Ms. Uraro has done for children and adults in the medical field. I ain't got nothing to say about this, yo. Here go the cards right here. I ain't got nothing to say about this, yo. What y'all think about this? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all three bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. And if you'd like to get cash back while shopping online, click the cash back link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.